In a few hours, Dallas County and its more than 2.5 million residents will enter a totally new way of operating. The shelter-at-home order takes effect at midnight and could run for weeks, possibly even months. There was a lot of information that has come out, and a lot of more businesses will be closing their doors because of this order, and employees trying to wonder when they could return back to work. Now, earlier today, Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins says the shelter-at-home order will be in place until medical professionals in the county recommend it should end. President of the Dallas County Medical Society, Dr. Mark Casanova, who represents nearly 8,500 doctors in the area, gave a clear description of what the county is facing when it comes to fighting the coronavirus and dealing with community spread.
Right now, we are waging battle with sticks at best, and we need swords. Our public officials, by making very difficult decisions they are faced with making, provide us the armor and the shield we need. And the analogy I would use is dominoes are falling behind us. And I'm hearing them over our left shoulder about 2 dominoes back. If we can stay at home and stay safe, we can remove 1, God willing, 2 dominoes and provide us the protection we need to more effectively handle this on a population basis, but then also more effectively care for the patients who are becoming critically ill and entering our hospital systems as we speak.
The shelter-at-home order starts at midnight. It will allow essential workers to still do their normal operations. Places like grocery stores, restaurants doing delivery orders, liquor stores, and gas stations will all remain open. All transportation workers, including Uber, DART, construction workers, plumbers, electricians, and other professions are deemed essential. But there are some who do not have essential businesses that will be forced to close their doors. We talked to one owner in the Bishop Arts area.
We definitely had to temporarily suspend our hours for our employees, which really was the toughest thing for me because they're really close to me, and I hated to not have them come in and let them work. So that was probably the hardest part. And also just not seeing the customers. We have such a great, loyal, local clientele here in Oak Cliff, and it just really sucks to not be able to say hey to people and give them a hug and all that.
Dr. Phil Wong is the head of the Dallas County Health and Human Services. He gave 2 conservative estimates when it comes to coronavirus spread in the county. For the 2.5 million residents in Dallas County, if 2% of residents got the coronavirus, that would reflect 51,731 people being infected. The projection also shows 681 people would possibly die from the virus. Wong says this estimate is under the shelter-at-home scenario. He says if the infection spread stays low, Dallas County will have enough hospital beds.
If we get it down to 2% prevalence in Dallas County, our hospital system and the number of beds can have it. If instead 40% of the population gets infected, that's what the data show. And it's conservative. Some of the estimates are 15% might need hospitalization. We're saying 7.3% being hospitalized. There's a huge gap, and that's what we're trying to protect.
Dr. Wong says under that 40% scenario, the 7% hospitalized in that scenario represents 75,000 people. Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins says at the end of the day, he knows the financial impacts this decision will have. He is asking all workers, if you can work from home, do it. If you can create social distancing, do it wherever you go. All of this to flatten the curve. Jenkins says it comes down to self-policing.
I'm at peace with the fact that this is not a time for politicians and elected officials to try to come to some consensus on their own. It is a time for us to listen to scientists, both on the federal level at the state health department, our public health authority, Dr. Huang, and the local doctors and hospitals. And then when we get that data, it's time for us to act on it swiftly.
The message from all health and elected officials in Dallas County, Mayor Eric Johnson, do your part to flatten the curve. I mean, it's even on a building in downtown Dallas to flatten the curve. Heather and Steve.
Stephen Dial, thank you.